Hello my darlings and welcome back to my channel. So guys, as promised, I am doing more affordable fragrance videos for you, but it doesn't mean they not as expensive of a quality as the others. These are absolute fantastic fragrances that have great quality, great longevity, which is always super important for me. And these will be my choices if you want to have an inexpensive fragrance for a date night. So these are sexy fragrances. Some are more classy than sexy because it always depends on the situations that you're in. You're not always wanting to, you know, just burst sexuality at the first date, for example, right? So let's go ahead and jump right in. Of course, if you're new here, welcome darling. Please don't forget to subscribe to join our gorgeous, fabulous, absolutely exquisite family. We're good here, we're really cool. And of course, follow me on Insta if you want to be included in some perfume games. So yes guys, let's start. Of course, this video is not sponsored by any means. Everything I've chosen is just my own choice that I would go with if I want to be on a budget. So let's go ahead and jump right in. The first one, okay, this one, some people complain it's not that long lasting, but on me it lasts pretty well. If you choose to wear it on a date night or a date in general, because this is also great for the daytime, you know, like a lunch date or a cup of coffee, that would be perfect. And great all-rounder for the whole year. I would honestly keep it in my bag, and if I go to the bathroom, I would just respray just to make sure, you know? And that is Ariana Grande Cloud. I know, there is the intense version that just came out, but it's still not in Europe. Like, I just cannot believe it that I'm still late to the party just because of the continent that I live in. So I'm waiting for it. I know it's better with lasting power, so you can expect me to rave about that when I finally get it. But first we have the original Cloud, and this is definitely my favorite Ariana fragrance. I love a lot of them, but to me this one is just the best. It's lavender, it's sweet, it's coconut, it's slightly similar to Baccarat. You know, sometimes when you have a whiff of it, it does remind you of Baccarat, which is like, you know, my favorite fragrance, but then it gets so vanilla and so coconutty, and it's just a cake to eat, you know? So if you want to smell like a snack, but still be like quite unique, I would go with Ariana. Again, if it was me going on a lunch date or date night, I would just put it in my purse, and whenever I go to pee, I just respray because I want to be like smelled, okay? But that's just me. If you want to be more like intimate with your fragrance, just spray it a few times and go out. But that's Ariana. Next one, it is a very inexpensive fragrance that literally nobody talks about, and this is ridiculous, guys, because if you don't have it already, just get it, because this is super feminine, sexy, ultra long lasting, which is so important for me. And this is one of the more like smooth, beautiful vanillas with some fruity undertones, but perfect for fall and winter as well. And that is Haramain Junoon, not sure, Noir, so in the black bottle. I did purchase it a month ago or so, and I cannot stop wearing it. This is so good. This is a supposed dupe of Casa Moratti by Xerjoff, Dama Bianca. They are probably very, very similar. And yeah, I adore this. This is super sophisticated, so beautiful. If you are wondering how this actually smells, if you haven't smelled Dama Bianca or this to me is a mixture between Gentle Fluidity Gold by MFK and Montal Signature, which I rave about all the time. This is basically in that vibe. If these two fragrances had a baby, that would be it. It has some kumquat, but it has vanilla. It's quite fresh. I mean, it's fresher than it is dense, if it makes sense. It's just a beautiful, smooth, sweet fragrance. I love it. If you love gentle fluidity, or if you love Signature by Montblanc, which I know so many of you bought it because of me, you're gonna love this. And this is gonna be your absolute favorite fragrance for fall. I can promise you that. So get it and just go and get it. Everything will be linked below. And just don't make me angry, just get it. I wanna hear your opinions. Okay. Next, another cheapie that nobody talks about, and I have featured this in my summer date night, and as much as I think it's great for summer night, I think it actually shines better in fall. I didn't have it last year in fall because in general I didn't even have fall because I moved to South Africa in fall for Europe, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I didn't have a chance to test anything in the fall and winter time that I bought in that time period. And this is my first fall with it. And I must say it's even better in fall than summer. And that is Kenzo World Intense. If you love, again, vanilla, if you love a little bit of floral undertone, there's peony and jasmine here, and if you love a very nice dark juicy plum, you're gonna love this. It has black plum, vanilla, peony and jasmine. It's so nice, like it's so nice, guys. And look at the bottle. This is definitely a favorite of mine. I love this bottle. I know people hate it, but I love it because I love Evil Eyes. If you don't know me already, I love them. Very good lasting power. It's sexy, it's classy, but it has that nice flirty kick from that fruit, from the plum. So good. And honestly, to me, plum actually is better in general for fall. For fall and winter than it is for summer, you know? I'm so miserable when I'm trying to say what I want to say and just my mouth doesn't let me. So yes, Kenzo World Intense. Fantastic fragrance. Okay, next we have a Zara. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. First of all, in my opinion, this is not a dupe for anything really. If anything, it's a mix, okay? And I'm gonna tell you of what. But what is very, very important for you to know, I am not a fan of iris fragrances in general. The only iris that I like is Dior Homme and Dior Homme Intense. I do like La Vie est Belle, but I do not consider it too irisy because honestly, it's not that irisy. But this changed the game for me. And guys, this is Zara. And that is their newest collection, Majestic Opulence. This is so good. Like, again, not hyped at all. And you have to have it. You have to have it. It's just like, it is slightly similar to Dior Homme, slightly, but it has that fruity, slightly citrusy burst that comes along with you almost until the dry down, which makes it so good and so wearable and so fun. But because of that Dior Homme DNA, it's so sophisticated at the same time. This is incredible. And that's coming from someone who does not really like those, you know, irisy, powdery fragrances. This one is incredible. And the longevity, wow. Just wow. I don't know how Zara did it. Also, this collection, I don't know if it's just for now or maybe they will leave it like that. But this one is less expensive than the other fragrances, at least here in Poland. So just get it. Majestic Opulence, so sexy, elevated, fruity a little bit, zesty a little bit, but it has that classy iris undertone. It's like woody iris. So good, so good. I would say it's pretty much unisex. So that is Majestic Opulence, my darlings. Next, what do we have next? Oh, this one. I did rave about it a lot, but I'm just gonna show it once again so you take notes and just get it, because for the price you cannot go wrong, and I love it. This is Cavalli Nero Assoluto, and this is basically a very dark woody vanilla with some orchid, which is an imaginary note, but you know what I mean. So good. If you love those deep woody scents, here's Ebony Wood, so it's like very deep and woody. You will love it, and the projection and longevity are very nice. I get very good 6 to 7 hours from this, and very nice sillage. People really can smell you, and to me it's sexy, it's dark, it's mature. I would say this one is definitely more for the nighttime than daytime, but you know, you wear whatever you want whenever you want. Cavalli Nero Assoluto, great pick for not much money. So if you are on a budget, you absolutely have to have this. Okay, next one, fantastic cheapie by the goodie. If you are the girl who loves Rouge Malachite, who loves Alien Fusion, who loves Alien, you will love this, and that is Bad Bitch by JULIANNA'S Perfumes. And from all the 3 that I just mentioned, this is actually my favorite. This is so beautiful. It's rich, it's deep, it's sweeter than the others. It's not as herbal as Rouge Malachite. I love this 2 bits. As usual with Julianna, great longevity and projection. They really do last because they're Extrait de Parfum. I do have a discount code. Everything will be below. I love this one. This is definitely my favorite from them. Check them out because they're lovely, and they are only like, I think $59 or $69 for the extrait of perfume, and such good quality is really like nothing. It's like pennies for what you're getting, and I still have the code, so use it and get it. You will not regret it. I'm a poet apparently. So yes, that is it. Love this one. Next, this is for all my ladies who want to be a little bit more Middle Eastern, you know, that beautiful rose woody combination, you know, with some benzoin. Good. That is Nina Ricci, and that is the L'Extase Rose Absolu, which is honestly my favorite from the whole range. You can go for any of these you want because they're all good. I do have the original. I did sniff the pink bottle. There's also Champ d'Extase that I didn't try, but you know, basically the whole range is for other occasions. This one is definitely the darkest, the sexiest, and the best. It's slightly similar to Oud Satin Mood by MFK, but way cheaper. This one is not as vanilla and dense. This one is a fresher rose. So, you know, actually more appropriate for a daytime, not as dense, not as cloying. So maybe you will actually like it more. Great longevity on this one. I really do like it, and I do love the bottle. I'm very happy to have this in my collection, and I actually used quite a bit of it already. I actually do mix it with Oud Satin Mood. Great combination. And yeah, I think it's very sexy because, you know, it's that sexy dark rose with some Middle Eastern undertones. So if you are in that vibe, if you want to smell like this, which I love to smell like, you will love this. So that is Nina Ricci. And, you know, for a brand like Nina Ricci to, you know, make such fragrance, of course, it was made by Francis Kurkdjian, same as, you know, his whole brand and Oud Satin Mood. So there are slight similarities, but I don't think they are dupes at all. But to have it in Nina Ricci arsenal, that's what really surprised me, because, you know, it's a very like dark, unique, dense fragrance. And Nina Ricci usually used to have like those, you know, sweet apples, you know, those little apples, like funny fragrances. So that's a great change. All right, that. I have two more fragrances. So let's go with Marc Jacobs Decadence first. This one is slightly more expensive than the rest that I'm showing, but it's so worth it because I think they are discontinuing it. And it's such a shame because I literally just fell in love with it. This is saffron, this is plum, I think there's some amber here as well. It's quite green. It's like a sweet green fragrance, but ultra sexy, and as the name suggests, it is very decadent. If I were to choose Mugler Aura or Decadence, I would hands down go with Decadence. I don't think I love Aura anymore. I actually gave it away to my friend because I just wasn't using it. It was just too harsh and too spicy to my nose. It's a beautiful one, but a little bit too extreme for me. This one is mellowed down but more sexy, which, you know, double thumbs up. So that is Decadence by Marc Jacobs. And last but not least, a fragrance that is very close to my heart. I love it so much so that I don't use it because I'm just scared that I'm gonna run out, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm just weird. This is Dolce Gabbana, the only one Intense. And this is by far the best version of the whole line. This is a woody, vanilla, white floral, coconut, apple, a little bit citrusy in the beginning also. So good. I love this. Ultra sexy. If you love Alien, you will probably love this, but mind you, this is sweeter. This is coconut in here, so you know it kind of goes in a different direction, but the jasmine itself is very similar. I love this, and this will be perfect for the dates in fall and winter. I would say, even though it's, you know, marketed as this dark fragrance, you know, black bottle and stuff, this is actually still very appropriate for daytime. So great all-rounder, beautiful bottle. Definitely one of my favorite bottles. So that is that, my lovelies. Thank you so much for watching. If you have other suggestions for me when it comes to the videos I should film for you, let me know in the comments. But I hope you like this list. And other than that, please don't forget to subscribe, and see you in my next one. Bye.